Travis Manguzo. I received a comment by a person who threw out a false accusation against President Russell M. Nelson. If you've not paid attention to my channel, I do not spread lies. I research for the truth. I don't just believe whatever anybody says if it supports my opinion. Truth must dominate over opinion. He's accusing Nelson of being part of the Skull and Bones Society. And in order to understand how this is a false accusation, you first need to know what the Skull and Bones Society is. The Skull and Bones Society was a fraternity or an order 322, the Brotherhood of Death. It's an undergraduate senior secret student society at Yale University in New Haven, Connecticut. That was part of my mission. Our church was there at the New Haven ward. It's a very expensively built ward. It was used with real brick. And the members of New Haven, which at that time, I don't know if it still is today, they were the second richest city in the United States of America. Steve Young's parents live in New Haven, Connecticut, as we had dinner at their house. But this is where knowing what the Skull and Bones Society is can help you dismiss fraudulent claims. And so we go to Russell M. Nelson, his early life. And so Nelson studied at LDS Business College, not Yale University, in his mid-teens, concurrently with high school enrollment. I graduated from high school at age 16, enrolled at the University of Utah, not Yale University either. He was a part of Phi Beta Kappa at the University of Utah. They've been in the news, I think. I think that was their fraternity for some bad stuff. But nonetheless, it's not the Skull and Bones Society. He was also a member of Beta Epsilon, chapter of Sigma Chi, and Owl and Key. I'm unfamiliar of any scandals for that one, but it's not Yale University, thus not Skull and Bones. Nelson then attended the University of Utah School of Medicine, and then he went to the University of Minnesota for his medical residency. No indication of a fraternity at all there. He was married at that time, I believe. But regardless, yeah, no Yale University. So if you're unfamiliar with the church and the temple that I've been going over with you, that's a bit worse than the Skull and Bones Society, as they come from the Illuminati through the Danites, or Scottish Rites, then the Danites, through Heber, who brought in Brigham Young. Brigham Young was not a member. His brothers already occupied membership in the available lodges in Scottish Rites. And so before 1826, rules were different back then, which is another thing to factor in when you're doing research, is what was it during that time period, rather than just assuming that it's the same as what it is currently. I've had people comment those anachronistic mistakes. So, yeah, it's not something to accuse somebody of and claim innocence. It's a form of hate. Let me get the Skull and Bones picture. There we go. So, yeah. We'll compare and contrast it with a thumbnail picture for you. But, yeah, there's no room. I will not accept this comment. It will be removed. But, even though he's not attacking me and putting a thumbs down on my video, it's still misinformation that he's trying to spread on my channel, and I will not allow it. So, understand, you can't just say whatever you want. You have to be truthful, and you have to do the research to be truthful.